Snehal Samprati. I'm the Senior Manager for Business Intelligence for Public Cloud Services at NetApp. I have been with NetApp since 2008 with a short stint outside and boomeranged right back to a great company. Out of my career spanning 19 years, I have switched roles 11 times. 5 out of them were intentional and required me to get out of my comfort zone. It is important to take charge of our growth by consciously pushing ourselves out of our comfort zone. Growth can be a new learning, more exposure, higher visibility, more responsibility with or without a change in compensation. I did apply and land myself into roles that I was not 100% qualified for always. For example, when I moved to competitive intelligence team within NetApp, it was a very different ballgame. I came from a highly analytical, quant, number crunching role to an entirely qualitative analysis, feature focused, workload selling motion, and sentiment driven role where we had to refute FUDs against us and so on. A FUD is fear, uncertainty, doubt created by our competitors to our customers. So, how then did I proceed? Well, to start with, I informed my reporting manager that I was ready to do something new. She was supportive and asked me to explore. This role looked exciting and I applied. The hiring manager gave me a case study to analyze a competitor against NetApp's data fabric. Yes, it was new at that time, and come up with a summary for a sales team. This exercise actually gave me a peek into what I was getting into. And the hiring manager a very good idea about my strengths and gaps for the role. The gaps were fixable through learning. I enjoyed working on the case study, and that's how it worked out. I was managing a team, so I had the technical experts already to help me come up to speed, and I knew enough about NetApp to be able to help them be successful. Did I always succeed at what I did? Of course not. There have been instances where I failed, and that's when I learned the most. What I decided to do was to reflect and learn and not repeat the same mistakes twice. It is important not to let the failures piggyback themselves on our next opportunity because every opportunity deserves a fair chance at being successful. It deserves our 100% shot at it, right? So, pausing, reflecting, learning, and never repeating the same mistake twice. Help me. Well, if I had to pick 3 skills that I developed over the years that I have basically shaped me, it will have to be adaptability, team player, and taking accountability. As cliche as this is, change is indeed a constant, and we need to adapt. Oftentimes, this means learning new skills, tools, and technologies. Our attitude towards change will really determine how relevant we will be in the workplace of the future. Team player, together each achieves more, is my favorite definition of team for the longest time. Respecting diverse perspectives and being able to collaborate to come up with win win solutions not only benefits the organization but helps you also grow because you are getting much more done than you could ever do yourself in a silo. Taking accountability for what your role demands. This sense of ownership goes a long way in building your credibility and eventually your brand. This is what sets an A player apart from the crowd, in my opinion. And I could not have come this far all alone. My biggest allies at work are my team members, my employers, and supervisors who trusted and empowered me, and personally, my family that supports me every day. It is important to recognize the importance of these allies and support the systems that can help us. And it is also important for us to be one such to help our friends and colleagues achieve their goals as well. So, make friends. Finally, I'd like to leave you with a quote by Bansky. If you get tired, learn to rest, not quit. Does that ring a bell? It does for me. Stay happy, stay safe. Thank you.